Real quick about this today. Uh, not gonna take up too much of your time. It's another rainy day here in Georgia, so I'm just sitting outside of a sandwich shop and talking some shit, taking the day in, trying to enjoy myself a little bit. So come on in. We'll have a little something to say. I'm gonna play a few clips and I'm gonna be out of here. But I feel as though that I need to talk about this and get this out because I wanted to get this out on my last, not my last live I done, but live before that. I wanted to get this out, and I feel as though that I need to go ahead and get this on out of here. Y'all, pardon the background noise. Gonna have a lot of motion back here. You may have a few people talking here and there, but hey, it is what it is. It ain't gonna stop no show, and we're gonna start this thing off with a little music and stuff like that, and we're gonna go from there. So I find out some of this shit to be comical. I really do. Some of these people to be real comical. So we're gonna start it off here with a little music here. Start out with a little music here. Y'all come on in. We'll talk a little noise.
Said you want a romance. I
And
gave you a lot.
we'll go from there.
Said you wanted mountains. Yeah, I put you on top. You could ever take my heart, but you got it on lock. Fucked up, baby. So fucked up, girl. I believed your lies. Thought your heart was true. Where was your heart last night when I needed you? Love should've brought us home last night. Should've been with me, babe.
Hey, you lucky day.
Holding me tight. So don't be mad if your man isn't home tonight. You should've brought that ass home to me last night. So you wanna do this? Let's take it from the top. Thought a nigga could trust you, but obviously not.
Y'all niggas are talentless.
Yeah, you go changing stories, but baby just stop. I'm fucked up, baby. Yeah. I'm fucked up, girl. I believed your lies. Thought your heart was true. Where was your heart last night when I needed you? Love should've brought ass home last night. You should've been with me, baby. Holding me tight. So don't be mad if your man isn't home tonight. You should've brought that ass home to me last night. Oh, thought you would've had my back. Why you do me like that?
Come on in, come on in. Another edition from Kip. We'll talk a little noise. We got some dead air in between here that need to be filled. So Kip got a little time today. We'll get a chance to talk a little noise today. Maybe I can get in and open up some of these chambers in y'all mind that been closed off for a long time. And y'all get a chance to reflect, and y'all may come on out and be honest in your shows and tell the truth.
Don't be mad if your man isn't home tonight. You should've brought that ass home to me last night. Why you do me like that? You supposed to be my one. Supposed to get back on the ride. Supposed to be love should've brought you. Yeah.
Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. We're gonna go back here a little bit. I'm gonna bring some in, and hey, this is a shout out to you, TMK. And you talk about you played a little LTD the other day. I'm gonna go back a little bit and bring LTD out the right way, cause you was kind of pussyfooting with it the other day. So we're gonna bring LTD out, and y'all don't, for you young cats, y'all don't know shit about LTD. For you old heads like myself and TMK, old ass head too, and unadulterated. You know, I'm old heads. These for the old heads. Let me play this. For the old head. Like Chat Lives Matter. Portolo.
Have never been so much in love.
Somebody playing this shit today somewhere in the backyard.
What a difference a true love made in my life. So nice, so right. Loving you gave me something new.
Take you all the way back to the 8-track days.
Never dreamed of.
1972, Chevy Impala, 4-door, gas guzzler, V8.
Oh, it's much, much more. Love.
No air conditioning in the car, only heat. Only got an AM radio in the car. No FM, only AM.
What a difference. And when we walk hand in hand, I feel so free.
That's when you had one mic.
Lovers come and then lovers
Multiple singers, but possibly only one lead singer. But you had one mic.
When you love me, hold me and take care. And what we have is much more than they could see. So much more now. What we have is much more than they could see. There's so much more, man. What we have is much more than they could see. What we have is much more than they could see. I don't have to keep myself. I don't have to say. What we have is much more than they could see. What we have is much more.
Sing that shit, LTD. That's them house party songs like that. We're gonna play one more, then we're gonna get into a little something today and mix it up, talk our little shit, then we're gonna go on about our business. We're gonna do what we do. And that's it. So y'all bear with me. You know, everything over this way here is ran like prehistoric. Before basically before we had a lot of uh new shit come around. Oh man, I get so sick of all this fucking racing around here. I was the cops lock these motherfuckers up. I get so sick of that. You can't much stand out and have a nice time. None of that. Hang that phone up. I'll deal with y'all later. All right, we got some more shit coming. See, drama, people gonna still come fuck with me regardless of how I do stuff and how I move. They gonna still come fuck with me because see, what they know they gonna get over here is the truth, authenticity. They gonna get it. They gonna get all that. They not gonna get a whole bunch of lies, bullshit. They ain't gonna get that over here. They know they gonna get the truth, straight up. That's it. That's why they fuck with me. See, just like the day I'm out, chicks talking shit, coming on to me, things like that. I'm sorry, I can't help that. I can't help that. P, I don't have that problem in that category like that. I have retired you, P. You need to go and retire. Go ahead and just play you some music, man, and just be quiet. You retired, bro. You've been relieved of your duties. I don't know why you started getting up here trying to talk shit on the internet and do content. I retired you, P. I don't have to do no more content on you, P. I don't. I really don't. So, I just mention you in passing and things like that, but factor, bro. Factor. I know you're a hater. You hate because I'm getting this attention and things like that, and you don't have it. I know it, bro. I know it. Now, we're going to play this other little song here, and we're going to still talk shit as we go along. I'm going to play some stuff today. One of the clips going to be today. I meant to play this the other night, but I got to go ahead and play it because I got it up. I got it queued up, and it's when T. Pre was talking shit about Shakim. And, when Shakim was such a liar during that time. But now he's the goddamn ultimate truth teller. Let's let this play. Hello, this play. Take you up. And the last one I'm gonna play 4 today. I'm gonna take y'all back and let y'all marinate. What's up, big guy? Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. No doubt. See, I'm a human. See, I'm out here interacting with people. See, it's real shit. It's authentic.
I never knew what my life was for. Now that you're here, I know for sure.
Don't hate, man. I know you niggas gonna start doing these kind of lives the way Kip is doing his live right now. See, it's odd to you now because nobody never done it. See, this is why Kip brings it outside. I bring it out in the elements. See, and y'all start doing this soon. See, I already know. See, I'm a trendsetter, man. I ain't no follower.
Just feel your heart beating beside me every night. Just feel this way together till the end of all time. Can I just spend my life with you? Now, baby, the days and the weeks and the years will
I got one more song I'm gonna play after this, and we're gonna go back a little bit. I know I'm gonna make some people probably. I'm gonna fuck some people over this last song. But like I say, this baseball season. So this is my screwball to the niggas that I don't fuck with. This is the screwball that I'm gonna throw to y'all. And that's one of the nastiest pitches in a pitcher repertoire. Is that goddamn screwball.
No touch has ever been so wonderful. No deeper love I've never known. I swear this love is true. Now and forever to you, only for you, to you. Just see you every morning when I open my eyes.
Alrighty. Alright, I'm letting this stuff play uninterrupted. I got one more song. This was requested. This was a song that was requested. So I'm gonna let it play. Let me find this, and I'm gonna play this song here. This was one that was requested, and we're gonna get to it. Y'all don't get mad at me. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Hold on, man. Get all this together here. Y'all may not know nothing about this, but some people do, and we gonna play it. Name of this is 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad by Meatloaf.
I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of you. And maybe you can cry all night, but that'll never change the way that I feel. The snow is really piling up outside. I wish you wouldn't make me leave here. I poured it on and I poured it out. tried to show you just how much I care. I'm tired of words and I'm too hoarse to shout. But you've been cold, done me so long. I'm crying icicles instead of tears. And all I can do is keep on telling you I want you. I want you. I need you. I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad. Don't be sad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Now 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Now don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You'll never find your gold on a sandy beach. You'll never drill for oil on a city street. I know you're looking
Sing it, Meatloaf.
in a mountain of rocks, but there ain't no Coupe de Ville hiding at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box. I can't lie, I can't tell you that I'm something I'm not. No matter how I try, I'll never be able to give something that I just haven't got. Well, there's only one girl that I will ever love, and that was so many years ago. And though I know I'll never get her out of my heart, she never loved me back. Ooh, I know. Well, I remember how she left me on a stormy night. Oh, she kissed me and got out of our bed. And though I pleaded and I
Sing it,
begged
Meatloaf.
her not to walk out that door, she packed her bags and turned right away. And she kept on telling me, she kept on telling me, she kept on telling me I want you, I need you, but there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad, don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Sing it, Meatloaf.
I want you, I need you, but there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad, 'cause
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Now don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere.
Sing it, Meatloaf. All right. That was a request. So I had to go ahead and get that in there and get that out the way. All right, we're coming back here live again, live and direct from an undisclosed location. And we're gonna get into this. I wanted to play this the other night, but I got sidetracked. I had an emergency, and I had to go and handle some business right quick. But nevertheless, I got to play this song. Now, due to the fact that y'all know I'm petty, y'all know I don't let nothing escapes my grasp. once I get it in my clutches. So this shit got to be played. And along the way, we'll do a little commentary on it. And like I say, these people that you hear talking, this person you hear talking today, which is T Pre, the show girl, the cam girl. We all know she a liar and a bullshitter. She's everything but nothing. And we have to remind the sector and remind these new people, as Smoke say all the time. And shout out to Smoke God, because Smoke be on point with a lot of shit. And it don't seem as though that it making a lot of sense at that particular time, because sometimes he'll throw me a goddamn cutter and I'll be like, nah man, I ain't getting that right now. But you know, after time passed by, it began to resonate sometimes. And you know, and I be damn, yeah, Smoke did say some shit like that, you know what I mean, before. So I mean, just the way it is. But we know, and we got to remind the people over and over that sometimes come and talk about these things, that who you dealing with is a whole bunch of goddamn liars and bullshitters. As I said before, now Shakim is the truth teller. But now I'm gonna let y'all listen to her, how Shakim was everything but the goddamn truth teller. See, these people words ain't shit. They ain't shit. They flip flop all over the place. They blow with the wind, and wherever the fuck they land up at, they claiming that shit at that particular time. It's just what it is, man. So I'm sorry, but Kip didn't make these people. They're just the way these niggas are. And so we gonna let this shit play. And we'll listen to these goddamn lies. This T Pre fat ass. Hey, T Pre, you know I don't give a damn about you trying to strike no goddamn channel. You know I don't give a fuck about that. I'm waiting on a strike to put on this channel.
Grand Rising, LB, and the beautiful Bernice, as well as Miss Murph. Definitely appreciate you guys being in the building. Steph Collins, you know that is my new favorite name.
It was 2 years ago.
Grand Prix, I think that is so funny, right? I don't know. We'll see what we'll do, but I'm really trying to get Mimi to be the name, but my mom is like completely against that. She's
you know
like,
your
no,
people don't fuck with you.
All of the kids got to call me grandmom. You should give the baby an opportunity to call you that. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll see, right?
Listen to this lie.
She's kind of right, you know.
Now, this prior here to the news that Breaking put out about her and brought that thing up about her daughter going in on her and telling her that she's a lousy ass mother and she don't fuck with her and she didn't do shit for her graduation for her and now she ain't seen her new addition to the family, and I don't know if she's seen her yet up until this point. So we know that T Pre was telling a goddamn lie at that time, but it don't surprise us at all because we know who the fuck she is. So, but you know, as I said before, I do my goddamn Minnie Riperton shit from time to time back down memory lane. I didn't forget you, T Pre. You know, you came at me, and I'm gonna come back at you. Like I say, I might not do it then, but I ain't forgot. So we're gonna let this play a little bit.
See, right? She's kind of right, you know. I think she may be right, but either way, it would be, you know, my comfortability, and I think I'm very comfortable with the whole Mimi idea. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. It'll be time over time. We'll see, right? But either way, very, very excited about the new grandbaby, guys. I've got all kinds of gadgets that I want to purchase, right? One of them is this like Keurig kind of machine.
Now there she go, off with her fucking lying. Now this before Breaking bust her ass wide open. She sit up here and tell a lie, talking about all what she finna do for the grandbaby and all this kind of shit. Now this prior to find out that her child don't even much fuck with her. The girl ran off to Arizona and married and doing well for herself and everything like that, and constantly giving her mama, which is goddamn T Pre, the middle finger and saying fuck you. And you was not invited to the wedding, and you were not invited to when the baby was born. See, those that know me know I have shown wedding pictures, new babies, how my other grandchildren are very active with me, and I'm enjoying life. I'm having fun. I got the best side of everything. I got the best side of everything. You niggas don't have that. See, you don't have that. So therefore, the first chance that y'all see to get an opportunity to come in and try to attack people and their families, you niggas do that. I ain't start this shit. But I wouldn't feel right with myself if I didn't turn around and shoot bombs back at you motherfuckers. And that's what I'm gonna do.
One of them is this like Keurig kind of machine.
Lying.
But it
Lying.
makes bottles instead of coffee, of course.
Number
right?
lies.
What they have to do is just put the bottle there and just put the bottle in or something like that, and just press the button, and it gives it the right temperature and everything.
Lies.
Now, I have been told that there are some cheaper.
Don't you know how much you got to fuck to get that and lay on your back and heist your ass up to these white folks walking through their house and for you to buy something like that? And then you won't much know where to send it to because you don't much have your daughter's address. The fuck out of here with these lies.
Machines out there, and if you get that machine, it won't do the right temperature. It won't make sure that the bottle is filled properly and all that stuff. So I got to make sure I get the most expensive one, and I'm planning on doing that. Okay, I'm grandma. Grandmoms can buy all the real expensive gadgets and all that stuff, you know, and it's not gonna hurt your pockets, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to, is buying all the big stuff and all the expensive stuff, you know, buying the baby a car and a jet and all that stuff.
Do y'all really believe this bullshit what y'all hearing right now after the fact that y'all knowing what done happened? Do y'all really believe this shit? I don't. We know it's bullshit. But hey, man, come on. We'll be entertained with this bitch.
Of course, I ain't gonna do that, but you know, I got my ideas. But either way, there was all kinds of stuff that I'm looking forward to buying for the baby and just getting for the baby. There is also a registry. Yeah, I know. She plans on breastfeeding too, so most of the time. But there will be some.
Listen to these lies. Now, according to her own child, she don't even much fuck with her. But now she claiming to y'all like coming to the sector like she's actually involved with her daughter's life, and her daughter don't even fuck with her. Talking about she gonna breastfeed the child and all that. And your child don't even fuck with you. You motherfuckers don't do nothing but lie. That's all y'all do.
Some Bibles that she's.
All y'all do is lie. See, let these niggas talk and get this shit on wax. And then you come back and you fuck them niggas up later on. T-Pre, you know your daughter don't want to fuck with you. You ain't seen the grandbaby yet. Now, I hope you see your grandbaby. Now, I ain't here for that. Now, I hope you see your grandbaby. Because if my grandbaby was being held against me, God damn it, I would be highly upset. I would be doing what I can to go see my grandchildren. That's my extension into the future. So, you goddamn right, I would be pissed off. Like any grandparent would be. But let's continue. What's going on, Carrie Ann? Welcome to the show.
So, most of the time, but there will be some milk that, you know, some bottles that she's going
to
do.
What up, Rico?
So either way, I'm going to get that whole thing going on. But I do think there is still a formula shortage. I'm not sure where at in the country, if it's more in other parts of the country than not. But I don't know, because I haven't had a baby in 14 years, so I really don't know, right? But either way,
Yeah, how many
yeah,
goddamn
she does
abortions
plan
you
on
had?
breastfeeding a lot, so that's also, I think, going to help with the situation. Also, storing milk, could help too. So either way, we're going to be prepared for all of that
You
stuff
ain't
as
prepared for
well.
nothing. That woman don't
But
want to fuck with you.
yeah, I'm really, really excited about the grandbaby coming and all the things that I want to buy for the baby and just all the stuff. And they're looking at me like, "Oh Lord, Mom, really? Like, you're really gonna
Get
get
out of here,
that?" Yes,
Rico.
I am. Okay, yes, I am. Okay, so very excited about all that stuff. Either way, guys, I'll tell you guys that I felt a change in my life coming in the past year or so. Okay, and I knew that things were going to be changing in my life. I didn't know exactly what, but I had an idea, but I really didn't know. Right. All I knew is that there was certain things that um, I'm just not interested in anymore. There's just some ideas and some stuff that I just don't want to do, and some things that I just don't, your taste buds and your tastes and your wants and needs kind of change as you get older. And there's just a few things that I've noticed about myself that I wanted to change, right? That I wanted to make sure that I'm doing something different. I've
Uh-oh.
had a couple of slip ups with that in the past year, right? I've had a few times where I've had to go real demonic on a bitch, you know what I'm saying, and snap the fuck out. But I don't want to keep being that way. I don't want to keep being that person. I don't like myself in that state. And
Begging for
so
help.
therefore only I can do something about that, right? Only I can change that and fix that. And so that is what I have been doing. I've been working on my own mental health, working on my own, mentality and the way that I handle things, right? The way that I view things, the way that I look at things, how I take in things.
Now listen, y'all. Now I want y'all to, she giving a prelude of what the fuck before she get to the main course. And she's telling everybody how fucked up her mind is and how fucked up things is in her life. But now, you still find it in your heart to go and attack Shakim. I'm telling you, man, the shit is crazy. It's crazy. How you talk about all the things that you want to change about yourself. Oh, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm this. I'm that. But then you go right in and go talking about Shakim. Man, these people are fucked up. But let this play.
Right? But I'm not perfect. There are moments where I will zap the fuck out on your ass, right? Especially if I have had it to the heavens with you. Especially if I've had enough, okay? And I'm gonna paint a picture of the past history between myself and that bitch ass nigga Shakim. Okay, yeah. I
Woo!
called him a bitch ass nigga, and I'm gonna start it with that this morning, okay?
This
Now,
morning now.
I want to say this before I go into that. I have no issues with anybody who will push back at me, anybody who will give me constructive criticism, not criticism, but constructive criticism. There's a difference, okay? And I know the difference, okay? So you might get pushback if you're not giving constructive criticism, okay? If you're a troll and you're attempting to come through and talk shit, you might get cussed the fuck out because I know you're talking shit and I know the difference between talking shit and constructive criticism. I get a lot of constructive criticism and I enjoy it because it helps me to grow, right? It helps me to see what.
Is that what Carrie Ann was trying to give you? Constructive criticism and you went off on Carrie Ann? You tried to put all her business out? And I'm not picking on you, Carrie Ann. I'm just throwing an example out here for right now, and I'll be brief with this. And you put these lies out about her, some awful lies saying about Carrie Ann has the package and all that. You don't think that's fucked up? But see, not only that, you do it to, you got a pattern of this. You do it to anybody. And here you did it to shock him. I'm telling you, you people are really fucked up. And y'all really uh uh need to go stretch out on somebody's couch. And shout out to Alan Logic, because when Alan and I used to talk in private, and Alan used to say, "Hey, Kip, you know one thing? A person get up and get somebody give you $10 or $20. These people get up and say anything." And I was like, "Alan, you bullshit, man. Ain't no. What the fuck up with $10 to $20?" Alan be like, "Man, that shit mean a lot to certain people, man. A lot of niggas is fucked up out here." I didn't want to believe that. If Alan ever speak on this, Alan would tell you I fought him tooth and nail with that shit because I did not want to believe that. But after listening to these shows and what these people would do, you got people would sell their soul out here for goddamn shrimp dinners, a Big Mac and French fries, and shit like that. I was like, man, this nigga's true. This nigga's telling the motherfucking truth. Alan was right. All bullshit aside. See, I'm sorry, because if I don't get along with a person to an extent, or just don't fuck with a person, that still don't stop me from telling the truth. But we won't let this play.
I can change what flaws I might have, and it comes from a genuine place, and so therefore I can actually work on that, right? I can't work on bullshit. I can work on though actual constructive, something that will help me to build and help me to grow, okay? Help me to edify. So I really appreciate those who give that. I also appreciate those who understand me, right? And don't try to make me into somebody I'm not, or try to, paint this fairy tale picture of the Grand Prix, right? Or T Prix, and that's not even me. That's not my personality, right?
What's that?
I still have a very sharp-edged personality, and I can't find a way to soften those edges because this is how I've been all my life, right? I've literally been this same person my whole life, okay? So
now think about that. That's some heavy shit to say. You basically been the same way since you formed these habits that you got in life, the way you move, the way you deal with people on a day-to-day. You said you've been this way all your life, and you felt as though that first wave that came into your life, shaping your mind the way it is, and getting you to the point to where you at right now, you feel as though at whatever age that was, whether it was 14, 15, 16, 17, you stuck right there. And you ain't think about seeking no kind of change for the better, saying, I'm going to take these old habits, these bad habits that I got, and I'm going to throw them away. You saying, in so many words, that you still stuck where you at whenever you form these goddamn habits, whether they're good or bad. Back in your early formative years in life. T-Pre, you sad. That's why you operate the way you operate. That's fucked up. I wouldn't tell nobody that shit. But the truth don't hurt nobody, but who is being told on and who can't stand it. But we're going to let this play.
I've literally been this same person my whole life, okay? Yeah. So, and of course, I've grown up. Of course, I've become more mature. But yeah, I've been the same person. I still have the same personality. Sorry about that. So either way, the bottom line is I have a hard time with criticism, but not constructive criticism, okay? I can deal with that. And I appreciate those who give that. I also want to say this and preference this before I go any further, because some of y'all tend to have this gang idea in your minds around here in this sector. You tend to think that everybody has to be on the same page with you if they watch your channel, right? Or if they come to your channel. Everybody has to agree with you. Everybody has to feel the way you feel. Everybody has to dislike who you dislike. Everybody has to like who you like. And that's not.
See, now notice, guys, they are describing themselves. She describing herself. Y'all listen to this shit that she's rattling off right now. And then think about people like Teresa. Think about people who have broke away from the cult and tried to form their own opinions and have their own thoughts. They are attacked. They are attacked. You know, I can even throw Carrie Ann in there. And Carrie Ann, I ain't picking on you, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm just calling this shit out. You know, on this bullshit that she's talking about right now, that saying that she ain't that. She's not like that. No, you are like that. All of y'all like that. Y'all really are. Y'all fucked up. And you just rattling off, you know, the way y'all are. That's it. And you trying to pin that shit on somebody else. No, you motherfuckers like that.
You like, and that's not the case, okay? We are all adults around here, at least from what I know. We are all adults around here, okay? We should be able to move about and go about in these YouTube streets as freely as we choose to. If I want to go over to Miss Murph's channel today and Steph Collins doesn't like Miss Murph, that doesn't mean that I can't also go to Steph Collins' channel, right? I can go to both of their channels and support both of them. And
stop it right there. Now, do y'all remember when Smoke, I'm gonna say this to you, do you remember when she said she wanted to come to your channel, but she don't fuck with Kip? Is the reason why she don't want to come over there? Some shit to that degree. Y'all listen to these people. These people don't do them but fucking lie. All they do is fucking lie all the time. Nothing that they say, nothing that they do that you can take and say, okay, that shit is the truth, or you hang your hat on that. No. See, I deal with things and like to put things on wax for a reason. For this reason. And you come back and you play this shit. There it is. Now let's continue.
It doesn't take anything away from Steph Collins or Miss Murph, okay? I just happen to support both channels because I like both of their content, okay? Now, whether they're talking about you or not doesn't have anything to do with me, and I'm not about to tune out every single time that somebody that I like is talking about somebody else that I like. I'm not going to do that, okay? I think I made that clear a few months ago when Breaking the Culture thought I should have done that. And I said that that's stupid, it's childish for me to just jump up and leave every single time somebody's talking about you. It ain't that deep, right? There's plenty of times where I'm being talked about, people are talking shit, and I'm not looking in the chat and combing through the chat to see who's still there, because I don't give a fuck. Real shit, I don't.
That's bullshit. And y'all know it's bullshit. This is 101 Rage Pigs, goddammit, Laquan Fisher shit that he does. And she was over there co-signing that shit with him, saying that y'all don't know the things that he's going through, and we over there supporting the people that sitting around here talking about him. These are your words, T. Pre. These are your goddamn words that you were saying. Because y'all was aiming at Teresa at that time. And going at her. Simply because she going over to another sector. I mean, going over to another channel. T. Pre, you ain't gonna run that shit on me, bitch. Because I already know what time it is with you. You're a fucking liar. And a bullshitter.
Okay? Honestly, I don't. It doesn't matter. Okay? You're entitled to go and be entertained by whatever you choose to be entertained by. If you're entertained by somebody kikiing and laughing and joking, it's not that big of a deal. Especially considering the fact that none of us really know each other, right? There's a couple of people in the sector who are really friends in real life, and they really do know each other well enough to consider one another friends, right? But most of us don't know one another. We've met each other in passing. We've met each other briefly. We've talked, we've had multiple conversations. We think we're friends until it turns out we're not, right? And so, I've been very cautious lately about using that word friendship.
T-Pre, I'm gonna stop right there. T-Pre, you a bum. You a fucking bum. And I'm gonna let you know that. You disgrace breaking and breaking friendship and I hand out to you as a friend. You went to her house. You were very disrespectful after the fact. Very disrespectful. You know, you not fit to fuck with, T-Pre. You're not a good person. You know, I don't know you like that. I'm only judging you by what I see on YouTube. But you're a bullshitter. That's it, bottom line. And you wonder why that, well, besides you being old and fat and ugly, and you wonder the reason why a man don't fuck with you. I just gave you 3 reasons why a nigga won't fuck with you. And but that 4th reason is that you a bullshitter. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, T-Pre. You stuck right where you at. Now I won't let this play.
And so, I've been very cautious lately about using that word friendship, because that's kind of burned me with a couple of these people. So I'm not doing anything like that anymore. And I'm holding people to, at a distance and understanding that dynamic of the whatever relationship that I have with that person, right? There's some of you that I'm closer to than others. Some of you I talk to behind the scenes a lot more than I do others, right? And that's fine too. But we're also there's also still barriers there with all of us as well. But I definitely love you guys and I appreciate you guys. With that being said, there are people that are around Shakem, right? Such as Kip, such as P, such as, those people.
See there, you wrinkle-head ass nigga? I'm talking to you, P, you old Skeletor looking ass nigga. You see how they drag you and talk about you? But nigga, we know why niggas like you not unadulterated. I'm sorry, unadulterated. I ain't mean to put you in that. I apologize, brother. Cancel that. I'm talking niggas like brother of a certain age and all you old lonely ass
niggas. I don't have a
niggas.
beef with them.
Y'all ain't doing them looking for some old leftover pussy. That's all you niggas doing. Man, go on. Y'all niggas do better by just shopping in your own motherfucking neighborhood anywhere about a goddamn 5 miles or 7 mile radius from your home, and y'all stand a better chance getting some decent goddamn pussy and a better looking broad than fucking with these broads up here some of. Not all, some. So, sit y'all ass down somewhere. And, we already know what the fuck y'all niggas trying to do. So, it is what it is. P, leave them old 2-teeth bitches alone in that rooming house, nigga. And step on out and try to get you a quality woman, nigga. And let this continue.
I don't have no problem with Kip. I don't have no problem with P. I don't got no problem with Slaters. I don't have no problem with none of these people.
See there, Corey? Now they mentioning your leather face ass. You know why they was mentioning you then? Because you was fucking with me, nigga. And you let these niggas here talk that shit to you. And now, nigga, you their best friend. You niggas are fucked up. Y'all niggas don't stand on shit. But this the way you niggas are in real life. Y'all like this in the physical. It don't take much. Don't take much at all. And that's true. Shout out to Rico. Rico, you know I fuck with you. You cool with me, dog.
Right? It's just Shakem and breaking the culture. But, and I've kind of put her on the shelf because from what I have heard, now I don't know what's true and what's not true, but from what I have heard, I haven't heard her talking about me. Okay? Now, maybe she has. Don't let me know if she has, because I will put another Vixen Chronicles out, right? But I don't know if she's been talking about me or not. I haven't heard her saying anything about me or, anything major about me. So I put her on the shelf. But with Shakem, he is breaking his neck, okay? Literally breaking his fucking neck to jump out the window and talk about either myself or some other woman in this sector every single day. Okay? This
Now, see, y'all see what I'm talking about. Now, see, just a couple years ago, Shaquem was a piece of shit. He was dirt under these niggas' shoe. Long as he was fucking with Kip. Now, since they done manipulated him, well, you know, he got his own goddamn brain. He done what the fuck he wanted to do and whatever. I mean, that's cool. But now that he's against Kip, he's nothing but the truth teller. I'm just putting together you niggas, you know, showing y'all these niggas characters, man. These some fucked up individuals, man. And y'all really need to be warned about these people and understand that these people are not gonna change. They're not. That's why I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them, period. At all. Now let this shit continue.
dude has done so well with his channel that he has actually attracted other sectors. He is actually in the position to make.
Stop that shit unadulterated. You fucking with me about baseball. Hey, adulterated, you keep this shit up, I'm gonna block you, man.
Great content and get the fuck out of this algorithm. But for some reason, he doesn't catch on, right? See, I don't really care about this channel anymore when it comes to that because I've been doing that on a whole nother channel, okay? So it doesn't matter whether this channel goes and takes off and does this, does that. You know, I can figure that out at some point, right? But the bottom line is you have this one major channel and you have attracted other sectors and you literally ignore that just to talk shit about the women in this sector. And it's so ridiculous, right? I have done everything I can to try to ignore this nigga. I don't want to keep dragging him, right? Because I understand his mental state. I understand some of the things from his past and stuff like this. But you get tired of a motherfucker doing the same goddamn thing over and over again, and it's unprovoked. See, that's the part that you guys don't understand. When you want to sit here and talk about, you said he had AIDS. I don't give a fuck what I said about him having AIDS. Okay? I don't care anymore. Because number one, not only is it allegedly true, right? But also, and yeah, I apologize and all that stuff because I'm trying to be the bigger person. I'm tired of being the bigger person with him. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of this nigga thinking he can just disrespect the pre, thinking that he could just say whatever he wants and I'm just going to take it. No, I'm going to cuss you out. I'm going to tell you about your bumpy face. I'm going to tell you about your AIDS medication. I'm going to tell you about your house. I'm going to tell you about all your shit, okay? Because you are always constantly dragging me and for no fucking reason. Not only me, but every other woman in this sector. It don't make no sense.
Now, y'all see that? Now, look how she pleading with Shaquem. And Shaquem is doing nothing but dragging her. Fucking with the other women in the sector. And shit like that. But now, Shaquem was a piece of shit then. According to them. Now Shaquem is the truth teller. That's my little bro. That's my little this. Now all this shit was going on around this time, and I'm saying that me and Shaquem now allegedly supposed to be together. Why ain't none of this talked about now? Why it wasn't talked about then? I'm going to show y'all how these people are, man. These people are really fucked up. Hey, welcome to the show, Star Baby. Welcome to the show. Welcome, Smoke God. Y'all know y'all always welcome over here. Y'all got a home over here to come spew your shit out over here and talk your shit. And you going to be protected over here because I'm not going to allow nobody to come over here and badger y'all in no kind of way and talk no shit, no crazy shit over here. You going to have to get the fuck out of here if you think you're going to come over and fuck with people that I fuck with. Now, all is welcome, but bring your respect. And we won't continue this. We talking about Your girl, Star, T Pre. We gonna let this shit play.
So for those who may have been disappointed, Stefan, I love you, right? You're the only one that told me you were disappointed. So let's talk to you. I love you, Stefan. You know you my baby, okay?
Oh
But you're
shit.
not disappointed when you're sitting there kiki, laugh, laugh, when Shakem has all this shit to say about me or other women in the sector. You're not disappointed with that. You don't tell him that. At least I don't see it, right? Maybe you do, but I haven't seen it. So I don't give a fuck if you're disappointed. I love you, but I don't give a fuck if you're disappointed that I went in on Shakem. Okay? I don't care because I'm tired of him doing this to me. It has been now 3 years. 3 fucking years that Shakem has been trying to drag me through these streets because it started off with me not denouncing Flacco. When I did not denounce Flacco and did not turn my back on Flacco, that is when Shakem started coming for me. He has been doing that since then. I have tried my best to be friendly and kind to him and try to be good to him simply because I get tired of him talking about me all the time. I get tired of him disrespecting me all the time. And I don't want to drag
Now notice she ain't saying one time that Shakim is lying on her. She ain't saying that. Now let's continue.
him every other day. So I tried to be friendly with him. Do y'all get it now? Do y'all understand now? Why? See, women don't always want to go back and forth fighting with some man, some grown ass man, okay? So I have tried my best to not go back and forth with him. I've tried my best to be kind to him. I've tried my best to be decent to him. And the results are always this. I'm always getting the short end of the stick with him, and he always acts like he is some victim. He acted like that with the shout into the void. He was some victim of that situation. And it turned out he really wasn't, right? Let's be honest. I was honest.
Now for you new cats, that shout out to the Void thing was from what I got out of it was supposed to be some type of show. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what they all went to New York about, or what have you, to discuss stuff like that. Then it come to find out, all them niggas was broke. That was out there, T Pre out there wearing goddamn service station goddamn T-shirts and shit like that, and put all that pressure on Breaking to pay the goddamn bill. Y'all better shame yourself, T Pre. Y'all better goddamn shame yourself. Let's continue with this shit.
About that. The whole situation, yes, Breaking could have been a lot more transparent about stuff. There could have been a lot more stuff that was going on. But he's the one that decided to sign some contract without having any information on it, without having anybody's signatures on it, without us sitting down with an attorney and talking about these things. He decided to do that. Okay? He decided to, go through all these whole emotions, getting online, talking shit about this and talking shit about that. He decided to do that. And here I am, got to clean that up and clean this up and this and this and this. I am tired of going back and forth with this grown ass man. I don't want to do that. This is not even natural. Okay? It's not natural for women to just go back and forth arguing with some man as if he's a woman. Okay?
Now you know how sometimes the men feel when y'all ladies wants to get up here and talk shit to us, and we say, take your ass on, quit bothering us, leave me alone, quit fucking with me, quit making these shows about me. I don't want to go down this road with you. TP, you have done that several times with men over here, and men have told you to take your ass on. You have jumped your ass into shit that had nothing to do with you. You have done that repeatedly, time and time again. Especially when it comes down to a wide head ass D Rail. Because you looking for some money. You just inserted yourself. Just like the goddamn wildebeest. Ain't nobody fuck with the wildebeest over here. The wildebeest just come over here inserting herself into shit she got nothing to do with. Nothing. See, but this what you bitches do. So you get what you deserve. I don't give a fuck. Let this shit play.
Okay? Like, I feel like when I'm going back and forth with him, that I'm actually arguing with another female. And it's ridiculous. All while you claiming you're not gay, but then you watching and you following over 10,000 gay men on your Instagram. Like, bro, of course you're gay. Okay?
See?
Okay, yeah. And the bottom line is you do got some shit, because look at your face. Look at all the breakouts that you go through and everything else that you go through, and then how miserable you are. And every single time anybody mentions that shit and slaps fire out of you with the truth about yourself, then you want to get all in your bag and act like you're the victim. You're not the victim, Shakem. You have been talking shit and going in about me and every other woman in this sector for over 3 years. And we're tired. Niggas are tired of you. Okay? So I don't care.
See, now then Shakem was basically a nuisance. Some people considered him a liar. So far, she ain't said in this part that he's a liar, but she have called him that several times. When he was going at Triggs, he was also considered a liar and what have you. Now, all of a sudden, you know, he's the grand poobah. He's the truth teller. He's all that. But we won't let this shit up continue.
Which one of your friends feels any kind of way about me zapping the fuck out on your ass? Real nigga shit. I'm sick of it. I'm personally sick of it. And I don't want to deal with it anymore. So if I decide to cuss you the fuck out, or if I decide to tell you to go suck an AIDS-flavored dick, if I decide to tell you, make sure you take your HIV medication today, I don't...
See that? See that? See that? This is what she do. What she doing now. Y'all listen. Listen now. Y'all listen real closely here, see. I want y'all to listen. And this ain't Cube saying this shit. This the pre, as she say. This the pre, as she would say. So we won't let this shit continue here for a little bit.
I don't give a fuck if you feel some type of way. And I refuse to sit here and act like I gotta find some moral compass all of a sudden. While you sitting here disrespecting me as much as you possibly can, you try to push buttons with shit that Breaking It said, talk about my son and all this stuff because you think that's gonna push buttons, and it's not. But at the end of the day, I'm tired of you. That's why. That's why. So I can care less how it makes you feel. I can care less what you think you deserve or any of that shit, because you're a fucking nobody, bitch. Okay? Like, period. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing, Shakem. All right? So that was not the reason why I took my video down yesterday. That was not the reason. I took the video down for 2 reasons, and I'm going to tell me and mine why I took the video down. Number 1, I took it down.
Now, I don't know what, I know y'all just heard this. Why is it all the time that this goddammit pale ass, let me refrain from that. This bitch got to be in the mix of everything, and that's that goddamn Flintstone feet bitch, Pillhead. See how she's always in the middle of stuff, and everybody be hollering about, oh, me and mine, she ain't nowhere to be found. She just gone on and doing her shows. She just doing her. She just being her. No. That hole is still rotten. And still doing devilish shit around this sector. 2 people. So we won't let this play a little bit.
Because the address was on there. I didn't want YouTube to flag my channel. And I know that they have been doing that lately.
Facts, Smoke.
Showing personal information and different things like that. I don't want them taking my channel down. So I would rather remove the video or edit the video, right? And then put it back up. It takes a little time to edit, and I haven't found the time to do that yet.
Facts.
So therefore, you know, the video is private right now until I can get it edited and get that part of it edited out, okay? But that is the reason why I took that video down. Also because, you know, okay, a couple of you guys let me know that he did show that information on his video, right? It's possible I just didn't see that part. But either way, if he showed that on the video, then I was wrong, okay? And I could admit being wrong, and then I could correct myself.
Yeah.
I know how to self-correct.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem self-correcting.
Yeah.
So that is the reason why
YouTube,
I took the video down, okay? Because number one, you know, like I said, I don't want to have any issues with YouTube. I don't have any issues with my channel. You know, I don't got strikes and stuff all against my channel. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I don't want to start doing that now, right? And then, you know, with YouTube being as sensitive as they have been lately, that wouldn't be a good idea for me to just leave that up, right?
Star.
Also, you know, like I said, as far as you know, as far as being right or wrong about the situation, you know, the bottom line is I could admit if, you know, hey, if you guys are, and my genuine loungers are saying, okay, this is what was said and this is what was in there, then okay, I can go with that and I can agree with that, and then I can move on, right? But I want to say that.
Oh yeah, I'm glad she brought that up about those loungers when she had her membership. T-Pre, you were so goddamn low down and dirty. You were taking these people money. Oh, and you think I don't know that? And you don't think who told me that shit? That you was taking their money and you wasn't putting up no motherfucking content, bitch? They had to unsub from you with that bullshit membership that you was doing? Y'all think I didn't know? Man, I was swore to secrecy about a lot of shit. And don't you say a goddamn word, Kilt. Some of you hoes ain't shit. Y'all need to be really pushed off a motherfucking cliff. Or Mount Everest. Cause y'all ain't shit. The kind of shit that y'all been doing over here. Yeah, you that bullshit membership shit that you had over there, you was taking people money and wasn't giving them people shit. You weren't even much doing shows. The fuck out of here. Let this shit play.
It's too. But shout out to April, because I really want her to understand where I'm coming from with this, and Grown Man, so they can understand where I'm coming from with this as well, okay?
Fuck Grown Snitch.
I've really admired the recent conversations that they have been having, okay? And I saw it coming a few months ago. I had talked about this on a video that I did when I was talking about AAS and the DA, right? And I had talked about how, and we'll get into that in just a second, but I talked about how AAS had been using information that she was allegedly getting from the district attorney's office, passing that information on to people in the sector, and then they're passing it on.
Now how in the fuck she know that? You see what I'm talking about? Just making up shit. Making up shit. About Spin Garlic before we get some information from the DA, and she just passing that stuff on to the people in the sector. Y'all really think people in these positions are fucking retarded and crazy and deranged like y'all? Y'all really think these people do anything to jeopardize their position, their livelihood, and all of that for some YouTube shit? Man, y'all people are fucking crazy. Y'all really are. Shit don't make no sense. But let it play.
Off to other people, and then these people are using this stuff against their quote-unquote ops, okay? At the time, me and April were ops, all right? And she had gotten information, and she has uncovered and revealed to the sector how she got that information. Turns out I was right? Because I actually said that months ago.
You hear that? You hear that? AAS. How April sitting over here. I know you know, and I know you. I know you, Spingala. You don't be giving a fuck, but just the shit just so happened to come up. I know this an old video and everything like that, but she had claiming you gave her information from the DA and shit like that. I don't believe that bullshit. Look here, April, Pillhead and Grown Snitch, you niggas are sad situations. The most y'all got out of Spingarlings was a motherfucking goddamn what was that? Not the gift card. They gonna give you niggas money, gave you niggas a gift card, and told you niggas to go shop at some old goddamn old bullshit ass place. But you know that's fitting for y'all though. That is real fitting. You know, to give you niggas a gift card. That's something you give to a baby. And you know, you don't trust them with the money and you just give them a gift card where they have to go and spend that money there. Y'all didn't get them subliminals the way Spingala was treating y'all, gave y'all niggas gift cards. God damn. Y'all slow. Y'all slow as I thought. But Grown Snitch supposed to be so motherfucking sharp. Get your broke ass down, nigga. And go shave all that nasty ass hair away from around your face, nigga. I'm gonna let this play.
That she had gotten this information from the AFWs. And she did. She said to me, and shout out to April for letting me know, she did in fact get that information from Rev G, who he got it from AAS. Okay, now unless he's using LexisNexis systems as well to pull up information, then it was one of those two. Okay, but either way, she got that information from the AFWs. So
what information?
But it was not accurate information, and I knew that at the time. That's why I wasn't really pressed about it, because it wasn't accurate. Okay, but the bottom line is she got that information.
Stop this shit right here. If you talk about any information that they got on you, T-Pre, Pillhead docks you right there online. She docks you. She looked your fucking information up right there online. Remember when she was calling you goddamn by your name and you did not want to say, you was saying that wasn't your name, and later on her and Grown Snitch did them shows on you and fuck with you and was goddamn lighting a match under your ass, and you come out later on, yeah, my name is that, my name is Tanisha Price, yeah, that's me. They lit your ass up like a Christmas tree. But now you want to put this shit on, talking about something she got from the AFWs, that she got from Spingarlings, Rev G. Man, y'all need to stop it, man. Stop this bullshit. Y'all that people just woke up in this sector.
Accurate, okay? But the bottom line is she got that information, and then, not only did she get that information on me, she had gotten information from on other people and all kinds of stuff as well. And all of this has come from one side of this sector, okay? So I admired them for being honest about that. I admired Grown Man for admitting to that part of it, right? And saying, hey, we weren't necessarily wrong because we thought this lady was upstanding and righteous, right? And it turns out that she was evil. And we found that out and we moved accordingly, right? The same thing Alan did. Shout out to Alan. He found out, at first he thought AAS was an upstanding, righteous chick, right? He found out later that she wasn't, okay? And that's how he changed his stance against her.
Oh.
And all these other people have done the same, okay? What you guys fail to see in this sector at times is that, okay? You fail to see that people wake up from this spell that this bitch be having people under, okay?
Well,
people wake up and realize that she really...
Wait a minute. Is that the same spell you talking about that Laquan Fisher got y'all niggas under? Is that the same spell? Because right now, you over there windmilling for that nigga. And I can contest. Spingarlings don't fuck with me about nothing. Nothing. Nothing, no shit talking about. Go and do this and go do that. None of that bullshit. It's nothing but hogwash at the end of the day. Bunch of bullshit. At the end of the day, you got your own goddamn mind. But I'm just saying, this woman ain't told me shit about going out here, break no law, do no goofy ass shit like that. Go break into some database, steal the information, and put this information about people and all that. Ain't no motherfucker said no garbage ass shit like that. And see, for y'all to get up here be saying that shit is not cool. It's not right. Nothing but bullshit. Think about it. All these people, all this shit talking about, oh, I got information. I got emails. I got text messages. Then you be like, all right, man, put the shit out. Come on with it. Nothing ever materialized. Nothing ever happened. And then when you dig deeper into this shit, it have a lot to do with more of them than anything. Because ain't nobody letting you come out here and think you going to handle them any kind of way and treat them no any kind of way. That's what a lot of this bullshit be about. That's all it be. And they just try to flip the script and try to make it be something else. But, we're going to let this shit continue.
That she really ain't shit. That she really be doing stuff as a white supremacist would do, okay? And that she moves about, like as if she's purposely trying to destroy the lives of black people, okay? Particularly professional black people, okay? And this has happened on multiple occasions with multiple people in the sector. Anybody that goes against her rhetoric?
That's some more bullshit. Look, in my everyday life, as always, on all sides, there's people that you don't want to fuck with and don't want to deal with, and they fucked up individuals. They ain't got shit to do with no color. But by me living around predominant black people, I see it more often than I do when I'm around other people, because I'm around amongst my own people more so than anything. Now, would I say that it's only black people like that? No. There's people like that in every race of people. And I'm not saying that AAS is like that. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, when you call out the bullshit amongst your own people, because you're around them more than anything. I mean, I get it. But I'm still not saying that's something that she doing. But I'm looking at the glass through the mirror, what have you. And I know, because when I'm dealing with most of my own people, because I'm around them more so than anything, God damn it, they can push some buttons and get you to talking goddamn crazy. But I know majority of our people are good people, caring, loving, kind-hearted people. I won't let this play. We'll continue with this. Now, I'm gonna skip
multiple people in the sector. Anybody that goes against her rhetoric?
I ain't finna, because I know Spengala would not let nobody talk about me like this, so I'm gonna fast forward this shit.
And, I appreciate how he did that, and how he helped you understand that you're a guest here, okay? This is not your home. You are a guest, okay, in my space. So therefore, it's a privilege to be here. It's not a right. You don't have the right to just sit and do and say whatever you want to, and then I'm expected to just take it. And if I don't, oh, somehow I'm the weak one, and I'm the no. I just
So I'm gonna see if she
That's the
done
problem. Your
talk
problem's
about
not Shakim. Your problem is anti-Afro and Rev G. And I've been trying to keep my focus on them. The shapeshifter says, quite frankly, there are chatters here that I really do like who live to promote effery and conflict. Some content creators
she
just
she
love this
reading the
type of
chat right
energy.
now.
No, actually,
Let me
most
change this
content
more.
creators
Go
don't,
ahead.
right? Most content, maybe in this sector where, the algorithm doesn't allow your channel to go anywhere, perhaps those content
I
creators
feel the way you feel,
love that
Smoke.
type of energy, right?
Let me see if
But
she done talking about Shakim.
on to some superficial beef, especially if the beef was created to begin with over a common enemy, right? We both have this same enemy, which is AAS, and
Yeah, she's stuck on
I'm
Spangata
just
right
trying to
now.
be pretty careful on having those.
But nevertheless, I'm about done with that. I think that show, she want to finish her show out talking about Spangala. That was show was only an hour, but I wanted to put this out here and when she was out here talking about Shakim and let people know what kind of relationship that they really have, and it's a very toxic relationship. It's a lot of always back and forth. One while it is, next while it that. So you can't trust none of that shit coming from neither one of them. And that's like that with all of them. They move like that. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't move like that in the virtual world, and I damn sure don't move like that in the physical world. I would not get out here and cuss you out today, threaten to run over you with my car, and what have you. And then tomorrow, we acting like ain't nothing happened. Man, I just don't live like that. I got out there and talked about your grandmama, your mama, your children, your wife, and even kicked the dog in the ass. But the next day, we sharing a goddamn po' boy sandwich together, laughing and skinning and grinning about what happened yesterday and saying, all you my little bro, all you my big sis. Nah, man. I don't do no shit like that. I don't move like that. No way. But that's the kind of relationship they have, and that's the kind of relationship that they try to put off on everybody else and feel as though that people should move like that. No, I don't move like that. Because if I did all that to you or you did all that to me, I'm not fucking with you no more. And that's just what it is. Period. I'm not fucking with you. And but this is the kind of shit that they do. So, you know, hot and cold and all that kind of goofy ass shit. People don't move like that. I don't live like that. And I would never treat a person like that. But that's the shit that they do and how they move. All right, let's look a little bit into this chat and we'll go from there. And goddamn, now P, I'm doing a live. Man, I'm not doing no live for you to go up in here and got something to say and talk about me. Man, fine. Man, play your music, man. Play Raw Element, man. Play that shit, man. God damn. Play that, man. I mean, cause all you get up here and do is follow Kip round this motherfucker. That's all the fuck you do. Everything I say, everything I do. Man, find you some content, bro. Please do. Mix it up, switch it up. Go find you some content. God damn, nigga. You pitiful. I'm gonna read a little of this in the chat here and move on. Yeah, Smoke, I know how you feel, man, when you talking about them fucking goons up there in Philly, man. you know, uh, them niggas worse than this motherfucker. And you know, we ain't done no content on these people. I don't want to do no more content on them sorry motherfuckers up there in Philly. I don't want to do no more content on them. Now, I might do what I'm doing right now in passing, people bringing their name up. I might mention saying, you know, man, I'm some sorry mofos and shit like that. But for us doing content on them people, come on, man, that's a sad case. Everybody know that, pretty much know that, you know. And then I don't think we got enough new people over here to even start reviewing some of these shit with these old fucking goddamn imbeciles. So, but I thought I would address this shit. And I know this is something that the sector probably already heard and know. Those that have been around for a while know that how T-Free and Shock Him and how all of them interact and how they move. They know this is not for y'all. This is for the newcomers that don't know too much about what has happened and who these people that they really dealing with. And what we're showing and what we're talking about, trust and believe that these people are this way. And just try your best to stay far away from these people. And don't interact with them. Because once you do, you done fucked up. And that's real shit. So, yeah. Yeah, I know Smoke, you know, about Grown Snitch and shit like that. I know, man. See, I'm where you at right now with Grown Snitch. I'm right there with you when it come down to Pete. And I'm there trying to tell him, man, go ahead on, man. Go get you some new content, man. Go get you, you know, you speak so highly about your family. Go interview your family. You say you got 8 daughters. You can be interviewing them and putting them on your show. You say your son is doing wonderful things in life, and I hope he is. You can go interview him. Go interview them, and put that out there to the sector. You know, you got a lot of shit you can do, nigga. But you steady coming over fucking with Kill. Don't make no sense. Go find you some content. You spent all of them 27 years of mug shots and shit like that. And Smoke, I get you, brother, when you talking about them fucking goons up that way in Philly. You know, I get it, man. Trust me, bro. I share your pain when it come down to them motherfuckers. I remember how they came into the sector and how they tried to do things. So I get it, man. It's a long history with them people, you know. So, and their behavior hadn't changed none, and the way they gonna move, continue to move on these YouTube streets, that's what the fuck you gonna get. You ain't gonna get nothing else. You can't bottle no goddamn cat up in New York and bring him down here to Georgia and expect him to be a goddamn dog. No, he won't still be a fucking cat. Ain't shit gonna change about him. So, you saying you'll never do content on them or anything they connected to? Yeah, again, I get it, Smoke. Trust me, bro. I know how you feel about some of these goddamn people that you're talking about and things like that. Just like I understand, you know, how AAS feel and shit like that. Because I know how I feel with certain things. Certain things I don't much care to talk about no more and try to do no content on these people. I just wish they'd just gone on by their business and go do their content and go do their shit and just leave me the fuck alone. And that's that. You know, that's where I'm at with all that. Yep. Okay, Mashonda Knight. Kind of like went through these videos. I mean, through these what's the name here, kind of quickly here. I'm down at the bottom now. Mashonda Knight said exactly 100. I agree. These people in this Umar sector are fake. They love to go back and forth and talk about others like dogs. Then they cool again. Once I'm done with someone, I'm done. Exactly. Mashonda, I agree with you on that. You know, you get up here, people get up here and talk about your entire family, and then they're expecting you come back to later on and be thinking like, why we ain't cool no more, and all that kind of shit. And a person just got around here talking about your sickly mama, your dead grandmother, and your children, and all that, and they wonder why you don't fuck with them no more. Man, shit, you can't make this shit up, bro. You just can't make it up. So I share that with you on that, but that's how these deranged ass people try to look at things and look at life like that. No, your outlook is totally different from mine, and I don't fuck with you like that. So, um, um, I hope you guys was entertained with this to a degree, and I wanted to. There was a part of a show that I wanted to finish the other night, but I didn't get a chance to. So I wanted to finish that clip off and play what I played, and stuff like that to let y'all know what you're dealing with and how these people move. So people like Mashonda, she been around for a while. She know how they move and how things are, and how most of these people move in this sector, and what they do. You know, people like Smoke understand that. So is Star and Bengalis and myself and any other that's been there for a while. They get it. I know y'all get it. But it's like I say, this is for people who's just coming into the sector and trying to get an understanding of what some of these people are really all about. So I hope some of these videos that we do will maybe probably be real helpful later on if people decide to come in and stick around for a little bit. At least you will have some type of understanding of what you're dealing with. It'll be out here because I never take nothing down on my page over there. Everything I put up, I'm gonna leave up there for its video wise, and maybe stuff on the wall might get taken down and put something else up there or something like that. That might happen, but for any of my content, privatizing it or deleting it, the content, now I won't do no goofy shit like that. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it over here, and as I said before, all people are welcome to use the content. Just don't misuse it, or extort the content or add to it. Just let it play the way I let it play it over this way here, and I'm cool with you. You won't have no problems out of me or anything like that. For trying to scratch somebody's page or nah, ain't nobody gonna. I ain't about all that goofy shit over here. Just because you playing some content, so it is what it is. Yep. What's going on, Star? I give you that strong arm emoji and that salute back to you. So, yeah, Star, I was talking about you a little bit earlier today. If you ever go back to catch one of these lives, yeah, I brought your name up, but I was being kind of sarcastic, but it was all in fun and jest, though. It wasn't being malicious. I'd never do you like that. But yeah, that was something I wanted to play and get that over with. But these knuckleheads over here, they ain't gonna never change. They gonna continue to be who they are and shit like that. And I stated earlier in my live that nobody's gonna get over here and challenge um, drama with none of the hard questions. Not gonna challenge them. So we already know how that shit gonna be. So, goddamn. I gotta go get me some coffee. I gotta go down to the coffee shop here and get me some coffee. And should have got it before I went live. So don't really want to end my live right now, but I think I ain't gonna have no other choice because I'm gonna get this coffee. And that's no joke. But you know, I thought I'd come in and give that part of it out, you know, to the people. That these are the people that get out here and put your business out and spread these well, in Shakim case, I can't say a rumor. I can't say that because I know what he told me. So I can't say T-Pri is lying because I know what he told me. So, but I mean, it is what it is. So on my end, as I said to P, Shakim, go on about your business, man. Go on over there and put your content on and do your stuff. Leave Kip alone. Stop getting up here lying on me with this bullshit. So that's where I am with it. But I think I'm finna get ready to end this live. I wanted to come out, like I say, share that. And I already covered drama in the earlier live with the bullshit that he's doing and bullshit that he's on. So I wanted to get this one out the way. But Kip is ready to shut this live down, and we'll shut it down. And hopefully other people will go live tonight. Something be worthwhile listening to. And hopefully it's informative. And we don't have to get out of here and look at a whole bunch of goddamn cartoon depictions and all this kind of goofy ass shit that people try to lay on you as, oh, that's good content. Now get the fuck out of here. So, Kip getting ready to sign on off. Until next time. And this shit is always to be continued. Y'all take care of yourself, and Kip, appreciate each and every last one of you guys for coming out, taking time out your busy schedule to come over here and listen to Kip talk a little noise and things like that. I do appreciate this. Y'all just don't know how much that mean to me for y'all to come on over here and give me a little of your attention, and we just talk some shit. So, but Kip is out. Until next time, to be continued. Peace.